Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. We're back with the swag jacket. Had to. But you know, I think we're looking good. Still need to improve my lighting though. It's mainly this one I want to replace. Though I do have an idea of something I can do. I've got the green screen kind of set up in a weird way. It hugs my wall. This is the corner of my wall here. But there's some black here. And I'm thinking of putting just something reflective on this part where it's black. Because if that's there, then hopefully that should reflect a lot of the light source that isn't coming, you know, from this side of the room. Hang on, there we go. So, I've been meaning to do that, just haven't got around to it. But, that should be something we'll, I'll get sorted soon. But then again, I need a better fin here, because this is just like a standing lamp on this side. I have the ring light here, and that's good. Sorry about that. But this is more of a pain. But, yeah, we're back, and we're going to play more Devil May Cry. Hopefully not as poorly as the first time. But then again, I haven't played it since Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. So, I've got to watch out for that. One sec, I'm just gonna slightly. There we go. I think that'll help a little bit. So, one thing I've done different for this stream, hopefully it'll be okay, is I mentioned last time that the Devil May Cry looked really dark on my TV, and I actually color corrected it. It even looked dark in the recording as well, so I had to color correct it a bit. But the way my TV works, it was in game mode, which doesn't let you change any brightness or gamma settings or contrast or any of that. So what I've done is I have my like full screen preview sent to my TV now. So hopefully, you know, it'll be playing off of here. We'll see how it goes. But I think we're just gonna get into it. So I'm just checking everything. Yep. Hang on. I thought I was in the studio. Oh. There we go.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago.
Yep, that's me. Okay, so last we left off, we were at mission 7. And I uploaded it into a bit, but that was mainly just to test things. Just to make sure my settings were all good. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. But I did put a bilinear filter on. Because I realized this is a, you know, this is a 480i image that I've, like, blown up to... Like, it's obviously, it's not full screen 1080p, but it's, like, higher than 720p. My video. Probably somewhere around, like, 900p. So that's, like, you know, it's, like, double. And I think this... If it looks funny, you'll have to let me know, Clarice. But I think this should help make this look a bit nicer. Okay. See, return to the bedroom before the guiding light absorbs all your power. The only thing is I'm not sure what to get here. I don't have enough for round trip. Or air hike. Air hike you have to save up a lot to get air hike. You know what? Hang on, because I'm a bit further away from the camera today, I'm gonna make my make myself a little bigger. There we go. I think that's okay. So I think I'm just gonna save it for now. So yeah. So from what I've asked people, because I couldn't really find an answer. I also trimmed it. I trimmed the source because this is one of those sources where it had like a black border around everything. You'll still see you'll see like widescreen aspect ratio in cutscenes, but that's intentional. But like the actual game display won't have like a black border around it. Something's changed in my overlay. I wonder if you can tell what it is. Okay. So yeah, so now we're taking constant damage again. If you want to know why I started late, it was because of that. I was trying to set it up to like slow fade better. I wanted it to be like, oh, the image was on screen for yeah, I'm probably gonna change it. Hang on. How high can I go? There we go. That'll be a surprise for anyone else coming in. So yeah, so this is just a backtracking mission. So, okay, what I was saying. Probably didn't need to go that far in. It's my fault. So, one thing I was curious about is, despite the like... Oh shit! Despite the mission-based structure of the game, there is an actual, like, a lot of areas you can get back to. I think this is the way we're going. Yeah, we're taking slow damage here. Oh shit! Lure the Cyclops into their mutual death. Okay. No, I'm just gonna check something. I do have my yeah, my color correction's on. Might just be the position of my light. Well, I actually don't know how to do the secret mission, so... I think you have to, like, make them attack each other. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. By the way, I discovered a water they are selling called Liquid Death. Alright. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that secret mission. We did miss a few, like one or two. And we lost the progress from the Stomp Bugs one. But despite the fact it looks like you can backtrack quite far, you can't really, apparently. Or specifically, if a door had a secret mission in it at some point, you have to pick it up in that mission it showed up in. So like a good example is this secret mission here only shows up when you activate this doorway here. Let me check the map. It's not. Oh, I already have the shotgun. Okay. Where is he? There we go. So yeah, we're definitely not 100% in this, but you know, we're expecting to either. I think this is the way to do this. Is this it? The brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Only those who can bear the light can open a new path. There we go. Yeah, thought so. That's the end of that mission. Let's see, how do we do? Okay, that's because we just got through it really quick. It is kind of funny that there are some missions in this game that are that short. It's like, yeah, no, you just spend like a minute or two in some of these. Okay, well, we did get enough to get a new move now. Oh, not yet. Okay. Hang on. Ugh. Weird. Okay. Activate the mechanism and escape from the rooftop. Let's see. You know, we'll get it. If we don't like it, we can always, if we die, we'll lose it, so... So, how do you do this? Here we go. Hold down the circle button. Okay. Okay. might have to mess with the filter again. Hang on. There we go. Weird. Looked like some of my settings would like reset, but yeah, we'll go with this instead. Uh-oh. Oh, here he is.
Finally! I was getting tired of playing your childish games.
It's still really funny. Oh. It's still really funny to me. Wait, how does that hit me? Okay, well, I'll definitely say round trip was not the move to buy for this fight. That's fine. That's fine. Round trip, honestly, is more useful once you have the second melee weapon. So let's just use that instead, shall we? Okay. I don't know if some of this darkness and stuff is like a capture card issue. Okay, we'll save that for now. As in, like, if images show up a bit darker than they would, than if I was, like, just, plugging it into an actual TV. I do remember that being an issue with, Silent Hill. Like, it looked darker in the recording than it did on my TV. Now it's with the other, Blackmagic Studio capture cards, so yeah, I could see that being. We might be double saving here, but that's fine. Yep. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a little bit confused at times. And I realise why. Oh. Oh, at least I dodged it. Whoa. That's a new attack. Hey! We're actually getting better at this game. Aha. So there is a trivia. You can actually win this fight an alternative way. If you keep letting him do the jump in the air slam attack, he'll eventually break through the floor and die the same way here. You couldn't tell, mate? Oh dear. Yes.
You're right. I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. Time for bed. Time for bed. It's still weird to me that only the monsters get subtitles so far.
Defeated the Phantom. Incredible power.
Oh, interesting. What's going on with Trish? Why is she so surprised? There we go. Oh, something I need to look into actually. I'd be really curious about this. Just want to see if there's... No, okay. Aha! Look at that though. Oh! How would we get up there? Shit! Okay. Okay, we can go back up. There's a blue orb fragment up there. No! No, no, no! There we go. There we go. That was a tricky jump. Woo! So lever used to wind up the drawbridge is heavily rusted. A strong downward force. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. The corpse of soldier has wandered into the castle and died from exhaustion. He's holding something. Yeah! New gun. Okay, so this area is just a circle. So the thing I want to look into, that I'm curious about, is if there is a way to hold on, where is that? Is that outside? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. I don't know where that was. And that looks like a hole, but let me check the map. Okay, I think we just backtrack from here. Okay. Is this right? Oh, I'm wasting my time, am I? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm wasting my time. I don't think I'm supposed to backtrack. Sorry, I must not have been paying attention. I don't realise where that drawbridge was supposed to have opened something. The map is not really helpful here. I guess that's where we're supposed to be going? Right, that gold thing? Yeah, if you jump on this... See, that looks like a hole you're supposed to be able to get down. To me. But... doesn't actually seem to be one. You know what? Sorry. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look up a video of this. Right. 8. Oh, you kidding me? When you... Okay. When you realize what it is... Whoa. What happened to my frame rate? Is it good now? No, that's gone all funky. There we go. Yeah, I had to press X. Did you guys not see that? Was that only on my end? Fair enough then. Yeah, I had to press X on the hole. Oh, weird. Yeah, it must have just been my preview. Because, maybe because I'm like projecting my preview to a different TV. It made the preview go lower frame rate. Does it? Doesn't on my end. Oh. Stop it! Okay, I think I, oh, no, don't go that way. I think I did this wrong, okay. Let me watch the cutscene this time. No. Oh. I should have kept that video up. Oh. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so you are supposed to go this way. It's a shame that the HD version looks as nice as it does. But it's got those issues, because seeing the game run at a high resolution, it does look really nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is kind of my fault for not having played for a while. Okay. I wasn't quick enough. Okay. So yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Is get in there. Sorry, I kept losing my train of thought. I hope that's not a sign of things, but I'm wondering if there's a way to force progressive scan if you are using like soft mod stuff. I should look into that because that would also be really helpful because then I won't have to fuck around with all this de-interlace stuff. Man, that camera shift is not needed there. That's just there to trip you up. Ah! Like that one. I thought I got way quicker that time, but no. It's because I moved the stick in the transition. Because again, I'll remind you, 2D controls with a fixed camera angle sucks. Okay. Serious time now. But yeah. I need to look into that. Because if I could force progressive scan... No, I could see... I would not be shocked if that's something you can't do. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna get a bad rank. Oh no, still B. Interesting. I wonder if it's because I did some extra fights there. Alright. Just save anyway. There's no point risking it and not saving on any of these. By the way, I realised there are two... This game is in the Twitch database twice, by the way. For some reason. They just have the game listed twice with like two different cover arts. Like there's this cover art, and then there's the one where Dante's holding the sword. Use a new strength to open the door. Okay, I think this is where we get the new weapon. There we go. This message come in the circle. Will destiny shall guide you to the land of the beginning. Okay. There's a message carved in the stone. It's a riddle of some kind. There are secret dimensions where red stones hide. They appear where you do the unordinary. So that's I believe that's a reference to the whole like you'll get red orbs if you jump on certain objects. This has got to be one. Hang on. Oh, this is a tricky jump though. Hang on. Maybe this pillar? Yeah! What about this side? In not all games, but in some of the Devil May Cry games, they like really care. Oh yeah, this one. They really care about you getting all these, and it actually affects your end of stage rank, which I would say is like a negative, honestly, because it's not really a reward on your combat skill. Oh, come on, we can do it. Why does he... Okay, hang on. It's because you don't have any like after jump air control. That's what makes these so hard. Oh, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. There's a message carved into stone. It seems to be a story of some kind. Okay. Destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum. Oh, down we go again. Okay, well, there's health there if I need it. Aha, new enemies. Let's get ready. Oh. There we go. I believe those guys also have a an instant kill. But for them, the instant kill is... Oh. Holy water. Okay. Okay, that's a closed door. I forget how you do it though. It's something like you have to knock them over and then do the helm, this move, at a specific time. And yeah, that does instant kills them. There's an emblem of a shield on the door that's glowing with blue light. Okay. Sorry. It's something with my mask that I think I need to adjust. That is making it hard for me to see. Two knights. The shield that glow with light and a pair of lancers shall lead to the battlegrounds. Red light. That wasn't happening before. Oh, well, there's another yellow orb. That's the only one we have right now. Let's look this way. I think what this is just different doors are going to open up once we've won specific fights. This gate must have led to the outside, but it's being destroyed, and that means I can't go through. Oh, no. But yeah, that's entirely the problem with the 3D platforming in Devil May Cry 1 is and it is an issue in a few of the other ones. It's just you can't adjust your, like, once you jump you're committed. There's like no real way to do like a like slight jump forward. You either like commit to go in full force or oh, speaking of yep. Alright. The one plus we have is that you can't run off of ledges. Okay, that's already done. But yeah, this is the Devil May Cry stuff that people don't miss. Thank you. I very shoddily rushed and did this in that editing program you recommended me, and I basically had to learn how to do it on the fly. This isn't too bad, you just have to be patient. There we go. Yeah, critter, that's it. It wasn't too bad. The main issue I had was when I imported my picture of me, it was like super high resolution compared to the source file, and it took me like a bit. My name is Ifrit, but it took me a bit to figure out how to select a layer and resize it. I eventually got it. But yeah, that was a tad annoying. Yeah, no, it wasn't the whole Control T. I found there's a specific setting on the side that just lets you transform layers. I figured out the shift bit. That was fine. Here we go. Ifrit. Flaming gauntlets. Okay, let's see. Can we actually look? No. Unfortunately, we can't. So. Yeah, but I'm sure it is like any other. Okay, so I don't know all the different moves. Okay, so there is a weapon change, but it is quite slow. Oh. I want to see if I can do any dive kicks. Because look, there is enemy step in this game. See? But I probably don't know the timing. Okay. So here we go. This is where it like really starts to kick off. because now we've got multiple weapons to deal with. That we can actually swap on the fly. It's just it's not as smooth as the later games.
Are you the human, the son of Sparta who challenges the darkness for this?
Block off, Featherface, or you can stick around and find out the hard way.
That line should be like the cheesiest thing in the world. It somehow isn't. I love it. And if you play Bayonetta 1, they directly reference that line. Oh, okay. I kind of know what to do here because I've played Devil May Cry 5, where you basically fight this boss again. It's kind of spoilers for Devil May Cry 5, but yeah, this. Oh. Donuts. Oh, that's bad. Oh, camera. Oh, hang on. You know what, I'm gonna use it. Oh! There we go. Oh, that was a cool fight. It's kind of funny. You'll see this when we get to Devil May Cry 2. It feels like Devil May Cry 2. The devs who made that was their favorite fight. Words are carved here. A pair of flames that dwell within strength will open the path. Okay, well I should have opened some door. Yeah, just not that one yet. Oh no, not this way. That's just backwards. Oh. Yeah, this weapon we can't use in the air, which that's not surprising. Oh, I gotta be careful. Die. Oh, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have, Where's it gonna checkpoint me? Okay. Well, at least got my health back. How many of these guys are there? Is that it? Oh. Okay. I actually think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's glowing with blue light. Okay. I thought it was something like, you know, I had to use... Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so I do know this from other people's playthroughs. I believe this enemy does not appear on easy. I really want to see if he can do. Maybe I'm wrong. This, you know what? I'm probably wrong on that. But there are certain enemies that don't appear on easy solo. There we go. Okay, one sec. Maybe it is my contact. Hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, my... Oh, what's happened? Okay, I'm gonna have to, hold on. Nope, I guess... Yeah. Give me a minute. I won't mute my mic, but, yeah, something's going wrong. Oh, it's definitely my contact. Oh. Oh, God, I wish I could just get LASIK one day. Well, you know, I've specifically picked, okay. I think I've got it. It's weird. I thought contacts were supposed to just kind of like settle in a place. But you know, I've picked a stream in method that doesn't play friendly. Oh, with glasses. Yeah, now that we've got like multiple weapons, I'm trying to remember if there are multiple combos with Ifrit though, like there are with Alistair, where you do just the delayed moves. Okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah, I've almost got it. Okay. Alright. Okay, now I have to... Ooh, okay, give me a minute. I think that should do. Because, yeah, there were some instances in specifically with the lizard guys with the shield, where I just straight up could not see them. Some of them. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Wish there was a way where you could do, like, for example, like when you look up a category, you could see like more details on it to try and figure out stuff like, why is this game listed twice? Is there one category that has more people following it? Which I've got to figure out how to do that actually. There is a way to like follow game categories. Okay. Yeah. One thing I do like, this is a recent change, is now that all the stream tags are custom, they're not from presets. There we go. But they do show you suggested ones of like, oh, these are ones that other people are using. And that's very helpful. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten to strap these down. There we go. I think when I make like the new and improved version of this mask, one of the improvements I need to make is something built around how my puppetry stuff is wired. You know, the stuff that comes, you know, out of my head into my hands. Because it wasn't intentional, but there's like a third strap on the back of my bag that ended up becoming redundant. It was back when I thought I could make the forehead piece move with my face, and it turned out no, that's actually not really the case. It doesn't really pick up your eyebrow movement very well. But okay, here, let me how am I doing? Just gonna, there we go. Yep, that's good. I think that's good. Definitely need to fix that up though. It's kind of hard to see. This bit here is kind of broke. And I was using duct tape, but surprisingly the duct tape like wears down over time. So I think what I need to do is just like find something solid to glue in between the two. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're back. Alright. Now that we're here, we can see what Ifrit stuff we can buy. Okay, charge power and release in the form of a magnet uppercut. A quick but powerful flaming background kick. Well, I think I want to get these, yep. Surround the body in flame and damage enemies on contact. Meteor. No, okay. We will get round trip though. There is a specific combo you can do with round trip. I think after that we're going to go for health upgrades again. But so you can combo between them. It's not easy, but you can do it. Okay. I gotta watch out for that when they do that. Oh, okay. Oh, I just learned something. Oh. There we go. So yeah, so that's the roundhouse we unlocked. And that's the uppercut. Ow. And if you do that kick while you're, yeah, when you've got your devil trigger, it's oh! No. Okay, never mind. You know what, next time, before I stream, I've got to watch that advanced techniques video. Make sure I look everything up, because I can't remember if you actually can do jump cancel combos in this. Oh yeah, there we go. What do we pick up? Oh, Devil Star. Okay, that'll be useful. I will also say, because I got reminded about the category stuff. With Twitch, they've started doing that thing where they show like, oh, this is how many eras there are per game category. and they're like, oh, here's recommendations of like games that have more viewers per player. Like, oh, this is how many people are. I don't know if it's like at live times or what. Oh wow, I forgot about those. Forgot that was a mechanic in this. But some of the numbers like don't add up. Like when I streamed Dark Souls 3, I think they put something like, oh, there's like 177 viewers per person streaming this, and I'm like, that's probably just because one person's streaming it and they have like thousands of viewers. I don't think those numbers really represent at all. Yeah, that we spent a lot of our orbs there. What mission number were we on now? I actually forget how many missions there are in this, if it's 20 or not. Let's see. Okay, 10, yeah. Come out of the canyon labyrinth alive. Well, I'll try. Oh, okay, I think I remember this one. Riddle of some kind. Value of the mist. One must choose the right path. Send to the lost land. Only those who protect the weak light have power to choose the right path. We don't. Okay. This is the only unfortunate thing is having swapped guns. There it goes. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's a pain. Okay. So I have to be careful with that. you can get knocked back. Oh! Fuck that. Oh. We lost a lot of health there. That's not great. Hopefully we can get one of these guys to I don't think I saw which way it went. Just gonna have to take a guess. Oh. Oh well. Guess we're gonna get a lot of red orbs doing this. It's not a set path, I'm noticing. What the fuck? What killed me? Okay. Well, I don't know what killed me, but something did. At least my contact's fixed now. There we go. Oh, yo, Ray Van Whistle, welcome. Welcome back, yo. Oh. Okay, well, I saw which way it went this time. Oh yeah, I should mention that. Should try and mention that more. In my, somewhere. There you go. That was the instant kill. See it? You have wrong solution. Oh, hey, whatever works for you, man. Oh, let me get these extra orbs. There we go. But there's a good reason for it. I think maybe when we're done with the game, we'll show it off. But yeah, you can emulate this game pretty well. Oh shit! Ow! Stop that! Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's become a regular enemy now. But the reason why is, though the HD collection is like not that bad, it does have a lot of like graphical issues. We have seen a few of them so far. Cool. I feel like I've been missing a ton of blue orb fragments though. I wonder. Nope, can't get on top of there. But yeah, the HD collection has like a lot. And issues I think could have been fixed, and considering the HD versions have been re-released like so many times, there's supposed to be a statue of some goddess. Okay, nothing doing here. Is our health up? Oh, we're at full health. But you definitely see them like further on in the game. But also, I like to try and show off just real hardware, just to kind of see how games used to look. Plus, it kind of fits in my whole futurist junk tech aesthetic that we have going on here. I was hoping for a higher rank, considering I was getting a decent amount of. I was getting to S, but oh well. I think time matters a lot more in this game. You really have to show off how quick you can get through them. Okay, open the chalice and open the path. Okay, I think at this point I'm just gonna get some you know what, let's get this. That's good. In terms of this, so that's longer reach. If it's not a blue orb, it'll be probably like Stinner level 2 I'll get next. Just, you know. Who the fuck is this? Get out of here. Well, not those kind of bots. If you're like a sentient AI that just happens to like my stream, that's fine. Oh, this might actually be the wrong weapon. Yeah, that's the wrong weapon. What am I supposed to be doing here? There we go. I was having a bit of trouble there. Okay. There's an inscription. Those without the sign are not worthy to possess the chalice. Walk the dark path towards the light of sorrow. The sign can confine in the cage of doom. Okay. Look, I don't judge, man. If you're a robot that can understand and actually chat, you know, I'll count that as real. Alright. Lucky I know where the last one of those are. Here we go, let's head. Huh. Oh yeah. If we, which I think I do have a little bit of the. Huh? How do we get in there though? This one is interesting me a bit. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's making me think there's a different way to get in there. Prove thyself worthy of thy sign. Okay. Words inscribed. The chalice shall open the gate in the dark path. Okay. Also, it took a long while for the series to do this, but the better run speed as well that we eventually get. Is a big help. Currently, we only get the better run speed if we activate our devil trigger. Whee! Well, that was fun. Don't know what was up with that. Okay, you know what? I'm in a well. Cause you are so. Okay. Stylish, yeah! Oh. Not stylish, got hit. Woo! Oh hey, I got a blue orb for that. Yeah, more health, more health. Look at that, we've got a little extra there now. That's good, that's good. What's funny as well, I was gonna go get this one now. Oh no! The sign of chastity! A taxidermic organ coated by crystal. Within it is the sign of chastity that's necessary for searching the chalice. Okay. No sexy time for Dante, which that's par for the course. This may be a controversial take. There's kind of like a popular it's like fan theory that's kind of graduated into, well, more like a fan joke. Oh shit, I didn't mean to jump there. But a fan like meme that kind of ended up becoming like headcanon. Okay, at least got some health there. It's kind of interesting to get the blue orb there if you just decide to take everyone out. Okay. It's up here. I don't think I've been up here yet. Interesting. Oh, bonus. Okay, that's what we need the chalice for. Okay. There we go. It is eminently very Resident Evil how it's always like, pick up this weird object and shove it in this. Oh, he's back. He's back for more. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna safety save, because it will save like all my orbs and upgrades and all that. Even if I'm not finding any more secret missions, I've only done the one. That's fine with me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big charge. Ow. No, no. Oh. Oh, and I was so close there. Okay. And it's my last yellow orb. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to go. Might as well just go down this way. That's a shame. Ah, we were doing a lot better there as well. But I took some really stupid damage. Okay. Oh. Pressed the wrong button there. That hit? Oh, I'm at lower health than I thought. Oh, that's such a long mission as well. Oh well. At least we saved. Specifically, I think we saved... I think we would have kept our yellow orb as well, actually. But that's a really long mission to have a boss at the end of. There we go. Oof. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Sorry, I keep... Because they flip the buttons around, and I've played like so many other Devil May Cry games. I am admittedly sometimes hitting triangle where I should be hitting circle. Got a little bit of help from that as well. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. Something I gotta correct. That's happening a lot with that Meadow Angelo fight. Nope. Oh. And I die that stupid part now. Okay. Well, if I could one-shot, Angelo here, then that's fine. Oh, okay. It's just... Probably shouldn't be using the lock-on as much as I'm using it. Got a lot of parries in a row there. Those are like flashes where we both attack at the same time. There we go. I damage boosted quite a bit at the end there. Oh, that went a lot better though. Okay, how long have we gone? Okay. He is probably the best boss in the game in terms of just how entertaining it is to fight him. There we go. I forgot to check the one thing I wanted to check actually, and see if oh, okay. How do we get out of here? Come on, camera. How do we get out of here? Thank you. It's not actually that accurate to the actual art, it turns out, because it's the same pose, but I found out while I was doing it that the camera is like a lot higher. Oh yeah, I very like rushably did this. Before stream, but I do want to take some better pictures that are like more one-to-one to the actual pose. The camera should actually be like looking. I think it's either like it's supposed to be above him or it's supposed to be below him. Whereas here it's like eye level. It's probably something where if you like actually look close enough, you could probably see how poorly I cut this out. But yeah, welcome back, Elsewhere, I forgot to say. There we go. This is, to be fair, this was done very much on the fly with me figuring out how to do it on, like, as I was doing it. Most of the effects I had to figure out where they were. Like all I really did was just cut very shoddily around the letters and the border. The border wasn't too bad, but the letters, if you saw this like full size, would look quite rough. Cut a picture of me out, which you can probably see at the top of the bag how like wobbly it is. And the background gradient is just me with the airbrush tool, just matching like the gradient in the original art. And that's basically it. So there, you came out okay. Oh, okay. I think we'll do this one just to show it. There we go. Oh, we can still get blue orbs. Okay. Okay, next time we'll get Stinner level 2 though, for sure. Now that the blue and purple orbs cost so much now. Yep, here we go. Here's the one thing that's like never really came back. Okay, when you have underwater gun equipped, press this or this to fire. Change directions, up and down inverted. You cannot use your devil trigger. You'll have to see how the stream and setup gets better each time. Well, thank you. yeah, here we go. Weird, you can't swap weapons while you're devil triggered. That's an interesting one. But even since like the Scuff era, I have been a fan of like just making stupid art and background style art. There we go. Okay, so this is actually a great example of an area that's really rough in the HD collection. In fact, Clarice, you'll probably be very happy about this. This is the less, like, eye-strainy, dizzy version. So check this out. So, yeah. Here we got first-person swimming section. And specifically, if you look, you can see there's like the very faint, like water morphing effect of like you can see the image morph. This effect looks way worse in the HD collection. It's like way more distorted and actually kind of like eye strainy. And I think also like some layers of like haze are missing. It's yeah, it's not pretty. Ow. Can't give you orbs. There we go. There we go, there's that stupid underwater gun. I think the like slight mist fog effect might also be missing from the HD version. You know what? We might look at that actually before we finish today. Like right at the end, I'll bring that video up, and we can compare and look at it together. One sec though. I'll need this in a sec. At least I think I will. Oh, here we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. But if I remember right, how much are we getting here? Not amazing. Try to remember. feel like there is a... It's gonna be a blue orb or like a... just a orb thing around here somewhere. Hey, Minnie. It's locked shut. Something's written. I am the ship that carries the wandering souls on the brink of the underworld. Protect the ship and you shall be given the fire of Saint Elmo. Oh, actually, I need a shotgun here. The Devil May Cry 5 remix of this track, really good. God, this fight's weird. No, no. There we go. Oh. Thank fuck we got some help for that. The only problem is there are spoilers in that video, so maybe we will leave it till the end. Well, I can, you know, we'll play it a bit, and then like if anything spoilery comes up, I won't show it. Here he is. Oh, this is a weird fight. think this is a bit of a gimmick fight. It was cheap, but I don't want to fucking redo this level again. So what happened there? It stopped, right? There we go. Well, we got through it. Just about. Just about. But we got through it. Okay. I think my contacts are like playing up a bit again, so I think I'm gonna show off this video I'm on about, and then we'll end it here. Just a bit of a mini stream here. I just want to double check I actually saved, because I'm not sure if I did there. That playtime, by the way, is not accurate, because that doesn't count any time I've like game over and had to reload my save, and I don't think it includes all the times. What's the next mission though? Let's just see. I want to see what mission number I'm on. 13, okay. So depending on how this goes, this is probably going to be like 2 more streams, 1 or 2. But okay. So I want to come here because I'm going to find this video. Let me find it first. Here we go. There we go. And let's come into here. We're gonna add, I guess, just a no, hang on. I did this once before. How do I do this? Window capture. That's it. Here we go. Alright, so, oh, hang on. I forgot to add me to this scene. Sorry, I should have, Hey! Okay. Woo! So, I've been really wanting to talk about why the HD version actually does have a ton of issues, and it's not just Devil May Cry 1. Devil May Cry 3 also suffers from issues, it's just less noticeable. Though, again, some ones are just like... I think, considering that they re-released this collection multiple times, like first it was on PS3, and I think 360 as well, and then it came to PS4 and Xbox One, and also I'm pretty sure there's a PC version. And when they went to next gen, they didn't fix anything, and then they did the individual one game at a time versions on Switch, and they did fix a little bit on Switch, but they didn't fix a lot, and you were paying for a lot more. So, also I think, let me go in here. Oh. Yeah. So luckily there's not too much gameplay ones. Here's the bad one. So I do pre-warn you, if you do suffer from some like motion sickness from sight. This is yeah. So it's like it's Riplier. Yeah, they've just like screen distorted, and it's actually kind of like a bit more dizzying, especially in motion. Like when you're like swimming around. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, I do pre-warn you. This can be pretty rough. Now let me go back to my thing here. Yeah, and it is an odd change, and I think the reason why it's bright is I think straight up like the mist fog in that area just isn't rendered. Again, what's really interesting, a lot of these bugs are in the Silent Hill HD collection, and I'd be curious if any other like PlayStation 2 to HD ports have the same issues, because I think a lot of them might actually be like, oh, here, like I think with this one there's some beta assets in this. I think this was not the final source code. Yeah, see, because that's a big issue in the HD collection. Is a lot of the music doesn't loop. Oh, you can hear that doesn't sound right. And like, yeah, compressed assets and assets not playing at like the right frequency and things like that. I will have to pause this video at some point, because there's a point where okay, I actually think I know what the issue is here. So, because this issue persists in the HD collection for Silent Hill as well, in a lot of cases, and what it is, and I can't remember if this video explains it, is that back in the day, one way that developers used to save file space, and I think memory as well, is the way they would compress sound effects is they would actually speed them up, but then in engine the game would play them at a slower speed, and they didn't change the playback speed, so that's why these effects play wrong. But bear in mind, I think this footage is being captured from emulated, so that's why the PS2 footage still looks HD. But yeah. And it's really minor stuff, but it is just like, if you want to preserve how this game originally was, the HD versions just don't. And they've never fixed them. I think the loop in music is like a bigger issue than this. Like, it's not great, but the looping music, like, really screws up in some areas. And, okay, this is where the big stuff is. This one might be hard to see at the resolution I'm playing at. But this video demonstrates it really well. Just a lot of these effects, and from what I understand, it's because these effects were using specific rendering techniques that the PlayStation 2 could do really well, that modern devices just don't really do it the same way, because these are kind of like, you know, like hacks to do these visual effects. I'm gonna say though, like, even without this footage slowed down, it is still quite noticeable that this, yeah. You see, it's like the blur that gives him an after image. It's just not there. This guy, yeah, Catbus, has done very extensive videos on the topic. By the way, like, he's done multiple follow-ups on this and Devil May Cry 3. Not surprised he hasn't covered. I forgot I'm not subscribed to him actually. There we go. Not surprised he hasn't covered Devil May Cry 2, because I don't think anyone's willing to go through and see what the differences are. The problem is, without some of the blur, it kind of exposes like the more archaic visuals. Okay, so yeah, I have to skip this one. Okay. So yeah, this is depth of field effects that are missing. Again, Silent Hill HD Collection also has missing depth of field. It's either missing, or in Silent Hill 3 it shows up in a few cutscenes and it's broken, where the depth of field just turns the entire screen blurry. It just it doesn't work how it's supposed to at all. It is the weirdest issue, and I will say as well, the issues with this version aren't that well talked about either. Like, let's look at the views. Okay, this video's got like a lot of views, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. Like, I remember some people were really excited about Devil May Cry 1 coming to the Switch. And okay, this is a ladder scene, but at least this guy cut out any spoilers. Yeah, this scene looks really weird without the rain. I think a lot of it is sometimes these were like textures that when they like up-res them just didn't look right, but they didn't replace them. Yeah, this is one of the big noticeable ones. This to me makes me think that these were beta hit like skyboxes, because they don't look the same in some cases. Like, that one looks quite close, but some of them look completely different in some locations. This one especially is bad. This is a bit later in the game. You come back here when it's night. And it's just a shame. Like, preservation of this stuff is not paid attention to, and a lot of people won't really consider how important a lot of these effects are to the presentation. I think the one I think of, and admittedly I'm guilty of it. Hang on, I'm gonna turn this down. I think this is a bit too loud. The Halo Master Chief Collection. Actually, I got to turn it down on my end. There we go. Yeah, this is a good example of just shit not working properly. And yeah, this is another... There's a lot broken in this fight. I have to skip it for now. This one looks really bad in the HD version. Because it shows you how... It you know, it exposes behind the curtain like how developers made this stuff look more realistic on this inferior hardware. And without these ripple effects and things covering up the more... You know, these were not textures meant to be seen in HD. They were meant to have these imperfections over them. It's kind of like the HD widescreen version of The Shining, where you can see the fucking shadow of it's like ultra widescreen version, but you can see like shadows of cameramen in shots that you're not supposed to, and shit like that. But like I said, this... Yeah, it's like, it's very minor, but again, it's like, it's not preserving how these games are supposed to look. And it is a shame. But like I said, this guy's done it very extensively. As you can see here, he did the one about Devil May Cry 3. But actually, he's done multiple videos on Devil May Cry 1. Because like I said, they fixed some issues in the Switch versions, but not many. Like 1 or 2 issues. And they've just never come back. They've never gone back and fixed any of that stuff. And the problem is, it's like, these ports are usually done quite cheaply. Depending on who's done them. I know, like, the Metal Gear Solid collection actually did get money spent on it, but a lot of publishers and developers think they're, like, cheap projects. It's a shame this does not get covered, because, like, the Silent Hill HD collection, and rightfully so, I will say, is infamous as being, like, the worst, like, PlayStation 2 to HD remaster out there. And it definitely is. Some people argue Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition is worse. I would argue it's not, because even though, like, some of the changes are more egregious, I think Silent Hill suffers from it more, because none of the... pretty much all the changes in that version don't change the story. Like, the storytelling isn't affected completely. Like, yes, some atmosphere stuff is changed, and that's not great, but it's not it's not an environmental storytelling based game, where Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 were. So when it's like, oh, we put this specific texture here, we put this specific sound effect here, and it doesn't play, or it plays wrong, or it looks wrong, and things like that, it does affect the story. And also because a lot of the issues, without the context, you wouldn't recognize. Despite what some people say, there are issues that if you have to be not paying attention or legally blind, and there's nothing wrong with you're legally blind, but this is just my statement on this, to play through the HD collection and not see the issues, even if you've never played Silent Hill 2 or 3. If you've never played Silent Hill 2, you'll notice that, the fucking aspect ratio of cutscenes changes in the middle cutscenes. You'll notice the crashes, you'll notice, like, the audio glitches, and the broken looping, and the broken depth of field effects, and the broken fog. The fog is so obviously broken! I don't know who would look at the Silent Hill HD collection and tell. And you can tell if you played the HD version of Devil May Cry, I think you would pick up a little bit if you never played the original, but you would not pick up this much. And unfortunately, like when these HD ports and collections are done, the priority isn't to match them one-to-one. It's kind of just like, do they work? Do they basically capture the same feeling? And like, that's good enough. And it's a shame, really, because in my opinion, it's not good enough. Like, preservation is not good enough in this industry already. It's a bit of an older video now, but Stop Skeletons from Biting did a very good video talking about the issue with preservation in video games. Specifically talking about the amount of games that source code was lost, and I think that's the case with this game. I think some of the source code was lost, and the devs were working off of a like version that was near final, but not quite final. You know, like a few weeks off. So that's why it's like has issues like the skyboxes are wrong, and maybe that's why some of the effects are missing. But again, I think a lot of the reason is that a lot of the effects are done in a way that the modern hardware can't do, because they're archaic techniques, so you have to find new ways of doing them, which is definitely an issue that Silent Hill HD Collection had. Halo Master Chief Collection, like it's there now, but it took them years to like get that like as close to one-to-one to the originals as possible, because there were a ton of effects that were just like, we can't do them without the source code, or we have to like find new rendering techniques. And they were lucky, they actually found like dev builds on like Xboxes in storage and eventually they were able to fix them. But you know, that was like it's a big multiplayer online game, and you know, such a big IP. And Devil May Cry 5 has proven that, you know, stylish action hardcore games like this can be successful. It's sold over 6 million at this point. It's in the top 10 of Capcom's all-time best-selling games, which is fucking awesome. Still bothers me we haven't got any sequel since, aside from the mobile game, which apparently is kind of decent, but I think it has garbage from PlayStation because it's made by a Chinese company, so it's going for a specific audience there. But you know, I have this original hardware. I am an idiot, you know. When I changed hardware because my capture card broke and my Mac was dying from streaming, I purposely went out and like, I'm going to get a capture card that will let me stream from the actual hardware. You know, I want to show these games as they were, because sometimes like displaying them in HD shows imperfections that you weren't supposed to notice, or texture work and model work were specifically made that they would look a certain way in these resolutions, and when you get to a high resolution they don't look the same, especially stuff made for CRT. That's where it gets like really in depth, and there's some like really good Twitter accounts that discuss that stuff, but I don't have them off the top of my head. I think I have an account that's following them somewhere, but I'm not logged into that account right now. It's on another computer. But you know, I'm especially with Silent Hill, but with other games that are kind of obscure, I've got an opportunity to like show them in the best possible light on their original hardware, and so you know, that's why I want to do it. Obviously, Devil May Cry 1, that's not an expensive PlayStation 2 game. It's literally, I'm pretty much like any version, it costs like £2 to £3 from what I've seen. Maybe that went up a little bit in COVID times, but not from what I've seen. For some reason, that one was surprisingly cheap. But okay. Today went a lot better though. The first stream, afterwards, I was a little embarrassed. I was like, man, I thought I was good at these games. This looked really rough. But today we actually did pretty decent. We had we had 2 or 3 deaths that were kind of like, oh, that's a shame. Shame we lost on the Nello Angelo fight, especially because, you know, we were doing so well. But, you know, we got through it. I did have to cheese that bird fight, but I didn't want to redo that fucking level again. And we still got another underwater level. Thankfully, by the time we get to Devil May Cry 3, they learnt a lesson. They're like, we're just not going to do levels underwater anymore. I think it's in there because that was the era of, like, it was kind of considered by numbers, like, the more mechanics and systems you have, the better a game is. Like, if you can tell that, like, oh, there's platforming, there's the combat, there's the puzzles, there's the exploration, there's this swimming bit. That's like filling out boxes for an exec and showing off, like, you know, that's a lot better. Whereas nowadays it's more like, no man, just put in what works, you know. Though again, there are still some people who have that attitude of like, oh, you know, how long a game is, that dictates how much it's worth, you know. If I buy a game for $10 and it's like 5 hours long, I'm pissed. It's like, what? Come on, man. I, you know, there are like full-priced AAA games that are like 12-hour-long campaigns that are perfect length. That, you know, they have other stuff, and usually those kind of games are meant to be replayed over and over as well. That's usually where the playtime comes in. It's just stupid. And you know, this is one of them. When you beat Devil May Cry 1, by the way, you watch the credits and then it literally boots you back into New Game Plus. Like, it doesn't even ask you. It just starts. And I think it even does it like starts in hard mode. I could be wrong. We'll find out when we get there though. But there you go. Well, thank you for bearing with me. I hope you like my stupid rush together art that I did. I'll probably get like a better version made for the next time we stream this though. There's other Devil May Cry 1 key art that I want to recreate at some point. And get like the actual camera angles correct, because the way I did it, that's not the right camera angle. The camera angle in that one is supposed to be like lower, pointing up. Whereas I was just like torso up. That's why a lot of stuff's cut off and things like that. But yeah, now that we have both, I think we pretty much have like all the weapon types. There are 2 more weapons to get. Okay, there is one more gun that is quite different from the rest of the guns, I think. And there is definitely one more sword, but it has the same moveset as Alistair and Force Edge. No, we can't use Force Edge anymore. You know, you start with Force Edge, but well, you know, that's the spoilerinos. We'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Okay, so what's going on stream-wise? So next stream should probably be Thursday, and I think I'm gonna go back to Dark Souls again. We're gonna go back to Dark Souls 3, and then on Sunday we'll do this again. I'm still debating with myself if I'm going to stream more Quake. I think I'll just more be if a couple people message me and say like, oh yeah, I want to see those mission packs, or if I want to stream something where I have like topics to talk about and I just want a game in the background that I don't have to think too much, we'll play it. But in the meantime, we're going to be kind of swapping between this and Dark Souls. And there's a specific stream I want to do when we're done with this. There's a presentation I need to do. There's a school assignment. I've got some homework to do, so I've got to sort that out. But oh, whoops, misclick there. But there you go. Oh, but yeah. Clap. Can't really clap with these because it's just me banning the stuff together. Hey, Minnie. Yeah, you were here the whole time, weren't you, Minnie? But yeah, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead. Hold on, I want to do that. There we go. Well, you can't really see it. I was trying to do a JoJo pose, but you couldn't. I've only got, you know, like portrait, so I need to figure out a way of like really showing off this jacket. I think that's why I'm gonna take pictures to really show it off, because this is a long jacket. Like this is like, that's where my belly button is, just there, cut off. This goes like all the way down to like just above my knees. Like it's got long bits here as well, and the back as well. You guys haven't seen the back really, so I need to show it off. And especially because a few months ago, actually maybe a bit more than that, but like last year I would not have fit into this, so it would be really fun to show off more of it. But yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's your host Johnny Baghead. I'll see you Thursday for Dark Souls 3. And yeah, I don't have anything else. Hang on. Here, I'll show you my cat. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put my cat on the mic. Oh, she doesn't make any noise. I'm sorry. Stream's over.